So I just made a very irresponsible financial decision. I want to go home. We didn't know this before. It's super, there's a lot of bugs here today. It's really annoying. So obviously with the transmission problem, the car can't drive. So our plan of attack is we're gonna use Connor's truck. We're gonna push it down really, really fast. And we're gonna try and use gravity and momentum to get the truck up the trailer without damaging anything or anyone.
Go. Let off the brake.
Go, 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 go!
Going. I'm only one person pushing.
Faster, 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 faster!
I'm trying!
Holy shit.
Hold it.
I cannot believe that just worked.
He's pretty good side to side. If he would have hit the middle of the ramp like he was supposed to, he'd be dead on.
Can't do anything right, dude.
Just pay attention, because if this thing starts to roll forward, we roll off the front of this trailer.
So, it turns out that if you go on Marketplace and just scroll endlessly, that addiction actually does come with consequences. This is a 2001 Isuzu Trooper. The reason that we bought this is we have a really cool plan to take this car and drive it to Moab, Utah. It's somewhere I've always wanted to go. But first, we have a lot of stuff to do to get this working. So we bought this car for $3,000. There's a reason that it was sold for that price. The first reason, and the main reason, is the transmission leaks, like a lot. Something's wrong with the transmission. It might be the front seal, it might be the torque converter. We don't really know until we drop it. So the first thing that we're gonna have to do is drop the transmission. We also have to clean out the car. There's a ton of junk in it. Luckily, he left us some survival tools like an umbrella or atmosphere aerosol. Needless to say, there's a lot of things we need to do with this car. One of the nice things about this car, which is one of the main reasons I bought it for our Utah trip, is obviously we're gonna be driving across the country and hotels get expensive. This car has a bed. One of the cool things is that we can drive wherever we want, park up at a national park or a campsite or a truck stop if we have to. The previous owner made this really cool bed frame. He has a table over here with cow skin on it. And oh look, it even came with a trail cam. That looks new for the most part. Yeah, I don't think he ever used this. Cool. So now we can set this up on the side of the car and watch animals with it. Right there. And it will protect us from any bears or mountain lions. It also came with a ladder to get up to the big roof basket. And this is actually, I'm not gonna open it right now because it's a pain in the ass, but this is a 270-degree awning that will go all the way around, and it also has walls that come down so we can have our own big tent and fit a mini tent inside, and then has an entrance to get into the back. So it all becomes one big mobile living unit thing. It'll work for now. Now, before the trip, along with working on the transmission and getting the car cleaned up on the inside, the outside needs plenty of work too. These lights don't work, they're supposed to. These lights don't work, they're supposed to. Those lights do work, actually. I bet you thought I was gonna say they didn't, but they do. We basically just wanna get the car looking real nice, because when we go around and we sell it, we wanna sell it for more money than we got it for, which is totally fair because we're rebuilding the entire transmission. That's not true.
Hopefully.
I don't know why I said that. This car does not have the most reliable engine or transmission. In fact, I think it's the worst setup you could possibly get on these cars. But that's okay, because it only has to go
5,000 miles.
After the 5,000 miles, we're gonna turn around and we're gonna sell it. So maybe one of you guys could buy it. Please buy it. Okay, now we have to move this car over here so that we can work on it. Because I don't want to work on it in the gravel, because the rocks are spiky and they hurt my back. Push! We have to get over this lip. More! If we don't get it started here, we're screwed, because there's no more downhill. I'm trying! So right now,
you need to leave.
So we have to go to AutoZone to get a new battery. Luckily, the previous owner actually taped their receipt to the battery, so we're within the 1-year warranty. So hopefully we can still get a free battery. And then we have to go get a 0-degree offset wrench so that we could take the bolt off down there, the one that we were showing you, the little baby bolt that's hard to get to. So we're gonna do that. This spot will do. Yeah, we're not doing that. Haha, we got a new battery for free. They didn't charge us anything. And they were like, is this the right phone number? And I was like, yes, sir, that's me. It wasn't me though. We didn't find it. So we're gonna have to order it from Amazon. And yeah, this kind of sucks that a wrench threw a wrench in our plan. Makes me want to throw a wrench at Charles. Anyway. Hello. It's day something. It's been a long week. I've been sick, so working on the truck has been really, really hard. They're doing propane behind me. It smells like Brussels sprouts. Working on the truck has been very hard. We were here the other day and we didn't have the right tool to take the trans out. Charles got the tool. It can slip in, up, behind the cover, get to the torque converter and get it off. Anyway, essentially, the goal of today is to get the transmission out. That was the goal of like the first day and we didn't do it. So goal today is get the transmission out, and it's going to happen. If it doesn't, I'm gonna kill Charles's family. So the idea is it'll go right there, this wrench.
Your hand. Noted. Very cool. Very cool.
I have found an issue. If we get a screwdriver, we can stick it up in there. Ah! Sorry, I'm scared of tight spaces. I have claustrophobia.
Claustrophobia?
Look how greasy I am already.
Under this motor. We bought a quality automobile.
Alright, I need a screwdriver!
There's many things.
Yeah. So it's out. It was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. So shout out to Isuzu Trooper forums, because that made everything way easier than I thought it was gonna be. It was 6 bolts. It really wasn't that bad. They're all short and tiny. So the flywheel is now disconnected from the torque converter, and now we can get the bell housing bolts out and disconnect everything and hopefully drop the trans. I smacked my shoulder into the A-arm, but it was worth it because I got this really difficult bolt off. So now I feel good about myself and my life decisions. My life decisions. Well, we're getting things off. What's going on with the light? It's the light's smoking. I don't know why. I honestly, I hope it explodes. If it explodes, then that's a good thing. Where did the nut go? Where? Oh.
Look at that. Oh.
Hold on to that for me. I say pizza break.
Pizza break.
What do you say?
Pizza break.
I want pizza. I'm tired. Lift it up, lift it up, lift it up. It's on my arm, it's on my arm, it's on my arm, it's on my arm. Okay, thank you. So it's like 6 o'clock. The trans is out. We suffered for it, but it's out. Now, there's a lot of fluid coming out from where the front seal is. I'll have Charles show a video right here. Am I pointing in the right direction, or am I pointing off camera? But we're pretty sure that's what it is. We're gonna make sure that everything's sealed up and not gonna leak again, and we'll go from there. That's our next plan. Man, I don't wanna do this anymore. Shit sucks. I wanna go home. I'm done. Hello. This is my 1990 Mazda Miata. We're going to MiataCon, which is this Thursday night. We'll be camping there. Friday, we'll be camping there. And then Saturday is the final day, and we'll be leaving that night. We didn't know this before, but we're gonna end up taking that to MiataCon, as long as we can get it fixed. The issue is we ordered a torque converter from a company. They tried to send it out, and then I called later and we found out they were back ordered by 4 weeks. That set us back way, way, way big time. Really, really bad for planning, really bad for timing, but it's all okay. We ordered one from AutoZone. They were supposed to get it tomorrow at 5 p.m. They ended up getting it today. So we have the torque converter 1 day early, which means we have an extra day to work on it. Our goal today is pretty much get the transmission up into the car, up basically mounted, so that when I come here alone tomorrow, I will be able to do everything myself and hopefully get the car running by tomorrow. That's the idea. Then from there, we're packing, getting ready for MiataCon, and we'll see how our first night camping goes in this thing and if we run into any issues. Hopefully we don't, but at the same time, if we run into an issue on a mini trip to somewhere like Lime Rock Park, it's gonna be a lot better than running into an issue in the middle of the desert. So if you've ever put in a torque converter before, you know that putting in a torque converter is something that requires a certain amount of finesse. And that's why I'm not doing it and Charles is. Anything that requires finesse, Charles and I have agreed, I tend to break things. So it is safer and easier for everyone if we just have Charles do it.
Did I just mechanic?
So the torque converter's in. We got the torque converter in. The goal now is to put transmission back up, mounts to the car, and start putting things back where they go. The transmission is in, kind of. It's we've got a bunch of bolts in. It's enough to have gotten that jack out of the way, which is good because that thing was super in our face. This made it super hard to get up in where the transmission area is by the transmission tunnel. So that's out of the way. Transmission's up, currently being held up with just this jack, and yeah, now it's kind of just a matter of getting all these bolts in, sending them home, and then buttoning everything up from there. Today's day, whatever. I'm here by myself. I just got here. It's like 11 in the morning. Charles is at work. So I'm here by myself. We've got the transmission in. We kind of have the drive shaft in. So today is really just a matter of putting the drive shaft in. We got to put the exhaust in, do some other little things, wiring for the transmission, bolting some brackets back up, and then, dude, hopefully it should be ready to go. The goal today, I think, is really to get it running and back to my house tonight so we can pack for MiataCon tomorrow. Let's do it. The transmission is in the car, the exhaust is hooked up, wires are hooked up, the trans cooler is hooked up, drive shaft is hooked up, everything's hooked up. Now we are in the process of filling it with trans fluid. In order to do that, you kind of have to run through the gears in order to get it to drain a little bit in the pan, and you got to put more into it. We're going to do that now. We don't know if it's going to start. We started it once when we got it, and it started leaking trans fluid everywhere. So after we did everything that we did to it, we don't even know if it's going to start. So this is the big test, I guess. Shift! Why did it shift like that? This thing's clapping. Yeah, I'm like halfway down. The thumb's not ready. Okay, so our transmission is currently not working properly. Second. Oh, now we have a check trans, check engine. Fuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, so at this point, we really had no other choice but to send it to MiataCon, and we did so after we figured out that we could shift the car manually, which worked pretty well. Okay, so what's going on right now is we're all packed to go to MiataCon, and we ended up springing a code again on our way to go get some groceries. It was a output speed sensor light, so I was like, maybe I forgot to plug it in. Sure enough, it was not plugged in, so we're gonna go see if that was really the issue and if the truck runs fine now. Oh my gosh. Problem solved. Charles was driving the Isuzu. I was driving the Miata, and I literally had just radioed to him to come and pass me, and all of a sudden it was a cloud of smoke. I saw smoke. I radioed Charles. I said, "Smoke, smoke, smoke." So we pulled over. It's the same seal is leaking again. I'm not too sure why it's leaking, what the issue is. Everything was running fine. There's must be something wrong with the transmission. I'm not sure. We're at a point now where we really don't know what to do. The Utah trip's all up in the air, and I don't think either of us feel like pulling this transmission again just for the same thing to happen. So I think that's the end of the Isuzu Trooper and possibly the trip, unfortunately.
Stolen. He goes, well, we found it. Really? So funny.